6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and good morning. It is 9:34 on the nose, and I'm spring like the season, and I'm here with Basic Brian and Siobhan. No, I'm kidding. Sassy Siobhan.
I'm leaving.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Everybody Loves Spring in the Morning with...
Twice the news and half the feelings.
And also pretty soon, Gregory Kasimis will be bringing us some of his thick challah French toast. I'm sorry, my energy level just dropped as I slowed down my speech.
Yeah.
But, so Sunday was the Oscars, and considering it's Thursday, and I'm lazy, and I'm going to use the excuse that because it's Thursday, it's kind of too late to talk about any Oscar news, because that's kind of old
news
that is
old.
now. But there is something that just keeps happening on and on and on, which...
Ongoing tragedy. Well, controversy.
And it's Juliana Rancic on Zendaya's, which I'm guessing is Zendaya's, look on the red carpet. Now, Zendaya's 17 years old.
18.
She's 18? When did she turn 18?
I don't know. I just know she's 18.
Oh, well. She is 18 years old, and she went on the red carpet with some really... I thought they were beautiful, because I want them. She had... what's the right... Is it still dreadlocks? I don't know if that's the correct way to say it still. Well, either way, she had dreadlocks on the red carpet, and in true fashion, like they do with every single award show, they had Fashion Police that Tuesday. So, on Tuesday night, Fashion Police host Juliana Rancic, she's
Monday.
What?
It's on Monday.
It says Tuesday
Yeah, spring.
night.
Stuff it up.
Oh, that's when she delivered the apology.
Yes.
You know what? Do you want to deliver it then, Siobhan? You do it then.
No, go.
Either way. So, on Fashion Police, Juliana Rancic made the comment that her Oscar night dreadlocks made her look like she smells like patchouli oil or even weed. Which I could see why, maybe, because Bob Marley, you know, he's known for smoking marijuana, and I don't know. I have no idea if he smells like patchouli oil. Either way, it was not the nicest comment to say, considering that there's so much buzz going around this Oscars about inequality and the lack of diversity and the fact that not one person of color was represented in this Oscars. For then, Juliana Rancic, she's Italian, right?
I believe so.
For then an Italian woman to make fun of a young girl, mind you, young 18-year-old girl's hair, which is a part of her culture. Big no-no. So everyone so far has completely blown up about it. And Zendaya, she's really mature for her age, and I actually really like her because she presents herself well. You never hear anything bad about her. I think she's a Disney star originally, right?
I think so.
She's has not been in trouble as far as I know. She's a great dancer. I think she sings, and she was supposed to be the original person to star as Aaliyah in that awful movie that was sent out from Lifetime. So I'm just going to read really quick what she said in response to Juliana Rancic's comment. Quote, "Studies have shown that even though we try to act without prejudice, sometimes it's just hidden inside us due to our past or surroundings. That hidden prejudice is often influential in our actions. It's our job to spot these issues within others and ourselves and destroy them before they become hurtful. I have so many people looking up to me that I couldn't be scared, wait it out, nor could I just stand up for me. I had to do it for we. It is important in this journey to remember that just because someone has inflicted hurt upon us, it does not give us the right to do the same. Body shaming and other hurtful tactics will never get the job done. As hard as it is to stop myself from being ignorant and from posting the first mean words that came to my mind because I was hurt, I had to think about the bigger picture. Instead, I sat for 2 hours on my phone doing my research and formulating an educated response. Juliana, I appreciate your apology, and I'm glad it was a learning experience for you and for the network. I hope that others negatively affected by her words can also find it in their hearts to accept her apology as well." From a quote we all know by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., "Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Let's be that light and spread that love."
And that's what she said after Juliana apologized.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, do we think Juliana's really... Well, you made a comment already that Juliana may be finished with her career. Not finished with her career, but definitely looked in a different light.
Yeah. As soon as she loses... If she ever leaves the job she has now...
Which I doubt, because what else would she possibly be doing besides her awful, what is it, her reality show she has going on?
She has a reality show.
She does have a reality show on E, and I think they just gave it to her because she's Juliana Rancic.
No, it's not on E. It's on Style now.
Oh.
It's that bad? Because it originally was on E.
Yeah.
Wow.
How low can you go?
That's crazy. And on top of that, Kelly Osbourne, which I actually love Kelly Osbourne. She's really came up out of nowhere. She cleaned herself up. She got on Fashion Police, and she's a co-host. Well, I guess a co-host with Juliana Rancic. So the minute she heard Juliana Rancic's comment, she went to Twitter and she said, "I'm giving everyone involved 24 hours to make it right, or the world will hear how I really feel. Contractually," she misspelled that, "I'm not allowed to speak. I did not make the weed comment. I do not condone racism. As a result of this, I'm seriously questioning staying on the show." So she was actually really considering leaving. And I heard that while Juliana had made her comment or something, she was whispering like not to say anything about it. That was something I had heard yesterday.
By who?
Someone on my show for my internship.
No, like,
Oh.
who was telling her not to say anything?
Oh, Kelly Osbourne was telling Juliana to cut it.
Oh, really?
Oh.
I could see why she'd tell her that, though. It's like,
Well, Kelly Osbourne and Zendaya are friends.
yeah, I heard that.
Really?
Yeah, they're friends.
I feel like Kelly Osbourne is friends with all these young artists. Because she's like besties with Miley Cyrus and, well, I guess
Yeah.
Disney stars in general.
All I know is that they're really good friends, so that's kind of awkward.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kelly Osbourne was the one who told Zendaya.
To speak up?
No, like, told her what happened. Do you think these stars watch these things? No.
Maybe she did. Just like, oh, let me see what they think
I don't
of
know.
my
That's a good
dress.
question.
Maybe if, like, they
No, I
watch
feel
it
like-
if they thought they killed it on the red
no, I
carpet.
feel like
It's like,
even
I
if she
need bragging
didn't tell
rights.
her just because of the comment itself
Yeah,
and
that's true.
all of this stuff going on, someone on the internet would probably just completely added her on Twitter. Like, did you see what she said? And everyone overhypes it. But I'm really happy that she took the high road because she could have pulled an Amber Rose and just completely.
Leave Amber Rose alone.
Yeah.
I love the Amber Rose beef. I think it's awesome. Oh, also, I'm
Breakfast
looking.
Club is a setup.
Why is it a setup?
Because every time someone goes on there, it's another thing.
Like what?
Like when Amber went on, then when Tiger goes on, then when Kanye goes on. You know how many times my Twitter blew up every time those two made, or those two had an
I
interview?
love the drama. I love it. I love it. I love it. Because now I know the most recent thing Kanye West said about Amber Rose is that he had to take 30 showers before.
I'm
getting
sorry.
with Kim Kardashian.
No. First of all, when those two broke up, he was mad. He wasn't like, oh yeah, like, you know, F that B. He was mad.
He was
Yeah.
definitely mad. He was hurt. He was hurt. Not
Why?
mad.
Here's my thing. Kanye cheated on Amber Rose with Kim. Kim cheated on Reggie with Kanye.
Is this like actual facts?
Yes,
though,
and
or is
Amber
this
Rose.
speculation?
No, and Amber Rose, because there was a whole thing. Kim was mad because Amber Rose and Reggie Bush hooked up, and Amber Rose said it on the Wendy Williams show. She was like, "We hooked up because both of us were heartbroken because both our significant others at the time cheated on one another with them." She said this on the Wendy Williams show. I actually watched that because I was interested in her because she was dating Wiz at the time, and I love Wiz. Anyways. So Kanye West always goes on saying how him and Kim Kardashian, he's loved Kim Kardashian all his life and blah, blah, blah.
That's true. He says
Okay.
it in all his interviews.
Exactly. So, they all break up and blah, blah, blah. Kim doesn't go with Kanye. Amber leaves Kanye and starts dating Wiz. Kanye is so, what's the word? Salty?
Distraught.
Salty
I think
about the whole,
salty is a good word. Okay.
the whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
My Dark, Beautiful, Twisted Fantasy. There was no subs about that girl.
Oh, that whole album is
Amber
about
Rose.
Amber Rose.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
I'm pretty sure Jay-Z had to tell him to calm
And
down.
it's Stronger. Stronger's not even on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fan. Oh,
I
no,
know.
he switched the words. He didn't, remember in one of his performances, he said he did anything for a blonde.
Yes, I know. That whole album is how mad he was
It was such a
about
good
her.
album.
I
Blame
know,
Game.
one of my favorites.
Blame Game.
What else? He goes to Philadelphia during the Watch the Games, whatever that album's called. Or,
Did you just say Watch the Games?
or
You mean
Watch the Throne, whatever.
Throne? Are you like combining Game of Thrones and
Yeah.
Watch the Throne?
Watch the Game of Thrones.
so, and he goes to Philadelphia. Thank you for making Amber Rose. But then when he's on this interview, he makes it seem like he never wanted to be with her. He never loved her.
Well, you have to. All right, so.
And hold on, I'm not done. I'm not done because this is my theory.
She's not done.
We're
Kim
getting
Kardashian
foil.
has this whole affair with him. Blah blah blah. It doesn't go with him. Goes with Chris Humphries, who's
Ugly. He looks like Shrek.
hideous. Then whatever, shows no interest in him. Kanye West is all by himself alone.
Mm-hmm.
That was his karma. He's alone. Kim got her own karma with the whole wedding thing. And then when everyone starts to hate Kim Kardashian, who does she start seeing?
Kanye.
Kanye. Why? Because she'll stay
Listening.
relevant and people will still like her because she's with Kanye.
Which is the most-
Coincidence? I think not.
All right, I'll give you that. But you have to say for Kanye. All right, Brian.
All right.
I was going to use Siobhan, but Siobhan's not a man. Brian,
Okay.
why are you offended right now? You're not a man.
I know.
She like,
I know I'm not a
she
man,
like got
but-
so offended. She was just like, "What do you mean I'm not a man? I could be a man, Spring. I could totally be a man."
What do you mean I'm a man?
No, but like, okay,
I
let's
could be a
say
lady.
you're dating a new girl, right?
All right.
That's one thing I'll say good about Amber Rose, which I'll get to in a second. Are you going to completely like... All right, someone's coming at your wife. Are you going
Okay.
to say something nice about that woman, or are you just going to say
But
something
she didn't
completely
come at
crude?
his wife.
Yeah, she did.
She came at Chloe and then made a comment about his wife.
But that's still
Kanye
coming
makes
at
comments
his
about
wife.
everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not surprised that he said the 30 showers comment. But I applaud Amber just because she said, I'm not going to say anything bad about you because
She
we
could
did
ruin
love each
him.
other. Oh, I believe it. I
She
completely
could
believe
actually
it.
ruin him.
She could ruin him
Yeah.
and Wiz, which to this day I still don't understand. I know you like Wiz. I don't understand it. I don't. She could have done so much better because she is a beautiful woman.
I think it's just
She's
that,
just
like,
ratchet.
I mean, coming from Kanye West, who, let's be real, is a control freak, to Wiz letting him do whatever and not caring, like, so much about an image or that she's below him. Because let's be real.
That is true. Okay,
You
I
know?
can see that because Kanye West, no matter... Well, you have to think about it. Kanye West
look
did
at the
make
fashion
her, though.
change. Okay, yeah, but
You, took
You also have to
her
realize,
and gave
look
her a
at-
new life, literally. But then he threw in her face with that album.
Yeah.
Completely.
but then it's also like if she was anybody else, if she wasn't as unique as she looked, she'd be like, okay, whatever. Kanye West is dating some girl, blah blah blah. And after that whole breakup, I think she would be irrelevant. I personally think that, but I feel like she was so unique and she was so different, and people were like, who is this girl that Kanye is dating? Like how many?
I think it was because she
bald-
was bald.
Yeah, how many bald?
So I
Yeah.
remember
girls do
someone
you
was just
meet?
like, he's
Not
dating
many.
a blonde, like, bald girl. And I was just
Yeah.
like, what? And she's like an Amazon. Like, she is not a small woman.
I know
My
she's like
God.
5'9". She's my height, and she's thick.
She's 5'9". I think
Yeah.
she's like 5'11", because she looks tall
Yeah.
and
Or
big.
maybe
Like,
she
not
just with
big in a
short
bad way.
guys.
Like, just
Yeah.
big. Like, she's just woman. Like, if I had to describe what a woman was, I'd probably say Amber Rose, just because I'm 100% sure she's real. Kim Kardashian, I have, like, weird things
Yeah.
about. Another weird couple I cannot get over, which I'm extremely upset. Whoever knows me knows since I was 7 years old, I have been obsessed with Leonardo DiCaprio. Obsessed. And when I saw Titanic, I said, that is the man I'm gonna marry. I don't care. There's a 20-year difference, right? I think if I'm 20, I think he's 41 right now. His birthday just passed.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? So most of the time he tends to date like young, skinny supermodels. Oh, is Greg Kasimis here? He
No.
usually dates young supermodels that are blonde and like European. They basically look like Siobhan, right? So Siobhan would typically be his type.
Would I be his
I
type?
think I'm not skinny enough for him.
Okay, you're skinny enough, trust me. But Siobhan would be his type. I wouldn't be his type. Now.
What about me? Because I'm blonde. I've got European ancestors.
You know what? According to my parents, you may be his type because my parents are so convinced that he doesn't like females. That's why he's not married yet. But
Ah.
all of a sudden, there's this rumor going around that he's dating Rihanna. What? First off, I was like, yeah, I love Rihanna. Second, I was like, why? But then that gives me hope because I'm like, I'm brown. I'm brown. I'm not the usual, like, Siobhan type.
Yeah.
So I was really excited about it. Now, do you think this is an actual, like an actual thing happening? Because
I don't
it's
know.
getting a lot of buzz. Like Chris Brown had made a comment saying that he's happy for her if she is dating him because she can't go anymore. Like she can't get any higher because like I guess Chris Brown thinks highly of himself and Drake is, you know, the whole Drake and Chris Brown beef.
Yeah.
And he said it twice in 2 different interviews. Apparently, Leonardo DiCaprio threw her 27th birthday party, which I was extremely jealous of. But what is going on?
Yeah, that's kind of a random.
Right?
I'd
Like,
love
do
to
we
hear
think
how
this
they
is
met.
real? Is this like I have no idea how they met. They said that I don't have the actual facts because this wasn't supposed to be part of my story. But apparently they were at a club like 2 weeks ago caught like canoodling and making out and whatever and flirting. But they say that with every like celebrity, and then all of a sudden he's throwing her a birthday party.
Yeah, suspicious.
Very suspicious. Like, can you imagine?
I don't
them
take
being
any of his
together?
relationships seriously.
Neither does he.
Rihanna.
Except
two
for
of my
Giselle
favorite people in the
Bündchen.
world.
I don't take any of his
I
relations.
loved them together.
They were, oh my god, power couple.
They were perfect together. I kind of liked him and Blake Lively. He's had a lot. Who else has he had?
Him and Blake Lively dated.
For a little bit. Yeah.
See, that's it. He doesn't like have long relationships with people besides Giselle Bundchen and then that girl Bar Raffaele.
Well,
But they
she
were
was,
on
like,
and
for
off.
2 years, I believe.
Yeah, they were on and off though a lot.
I don't know. Either way,
But he's let himself go too.
chances
Yeah.
are maybe Brian really is.
He
his
got really
type.
fat.
Maybe I am.
Hey, that
I'm just
happens
saying.
with age, okay?
Have
you
you
leave
seen
him
him?
alone.
Did you
You
see
leave
him
him alone.
at Coachella?
Yes. Leave him alone. We're taking a break now because Siobhan is being mean.
Ready?
Stop.
Iona College's highly accredited graduate programs will help you reach your goals with the flexibility to fit your